It's like, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Alec Baldwin, no, you're not in this.
Oh!
Woo! Hey, thanks, buddy.
Is it rolling?
Of course it's rolling.
Oh, okay, yeah, I should have expected as much.
This is gonna be definitely interesting. Hey guys, we're back again with another Armada video.
Surprise! It's been 2 days. For you, I have no idea how long it's been.
It's probably gonna be a week for them.
Cool.
So this is from the past.
We played one game on Tuesday. I was like, man, I
got the itch. Again. Well, it was either that or Legion, and we both were kind of like, oh, we can't find a lot of Legion stuff.
There's no way I can get home and within 10 minutes have all my Legion stuff packed, so this.
Well, if you haven't followed the shop, like Legion was like huge for like a couple months, and then it went back to 40K, and now it's back to, well, we have a lot of Flames War Team Yankee happening now, so it flows. So we're back again. 2 different fleets. I'm going to run Imperial, Enchanter's running Rebels. Let's go over to fleets real quick. I just threw this together, flying 2 pizza pieces with Thrawn. So the list looks like this, guys. So I have a 1 Simoon refit with, let me move this, the Avenger title, boarding engineers, Director Krennic, the X69 turbo lasers, intensify firepower. Just a bare bones, just flying around throwing dice. Then the flagship has Thrawn, obviously, and then for added flavor, we have the Emperor. Such a broken card.
God,
it's so dumb for 3 points.
The Emperor
of Mankind. I shouldn't get an alt art with the Emperor of Mankind. That'd be kind of cool. So it has external racks, hardened bulkheads. We're going to be aggressive with it. Leading shots and ordnance experts with relentless. I think it's an undervalued title for an ISD.
Oh, is that the one that's
2 command?
Yep.
It's 2 command dial.
Whenever it first came out, I loved that title because it was like, cool, less super brain power.
Well, yeah, because it lets you, like, on the fly adjust your strategy faster.
Within 2 turns, it's great.
Yeah. So that's those guys. And then the round out squadrons. I was going to be flying 4 fire sprays, but I can't find any of my fire sprays. So I figured, why not? I shaved some points, and I'm flying 4 decimators, one of which is more kill. These guys are really, really good. She's really undervalued for what she can do. Basically, for those who don't know, some people don't run her. She has 1 brace, but while attacking, you may spend 1 defense token to reroll any number of dice in your attack pool. When you activate, you may recover 1 discard defense token. So basically, she gets her token back every turn. So you might as well just use it for defense, spend it for rerolls, and then when you activate, you get it. Now that's the key though. When you activate, you get it. So there is a time where she's out there with no defense token. So you have to be aware of that.
Oh, true.
But other than that, it's a really good ability. This is 400 points exact. I'll be second player.
I had 399.
I'll be coming over on that side. The mission we're playing today is
targeting beacons, because the alternatives were fighter ambush, which I really don't want with this guy, and superior positions, which I really don't want with this guy. So
and those were the same particulars from yesterday. I just didn't have time to really.
Yeah.
Because I threw this list together 2 hours before we met.
Yep.
So let me go on the other side, and we'll go over the Enchanter's list.
A while ago.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
So, this is my list for today. Over here, I start with 2 ships on the field. Hilarious, but whatever.
Okay.
It's Admiral Raddus in a Corvette A. Jaina's Light, engine techs, and ECMs. Basically, it's live and skirt real fast.
Yeah.
I am aware of the change to this, so I know I have to have an engineering token to unexhaust it, just to clarify. So
I'm sure you have a way to have an engineering token, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, as long as I just hold on to 1. A bare bones hammerhead, because I found myself with 34 points left, and I was like, I can either add 2 X-Wings down there, or I could just say, shave off 2 points and have a hammerhead.
Do you with the hammerhead, do you feel a slight points increase to go to speed 4 with that, or do you think it's good where it's at? I always feel the hammerhead's too slow.
I don't know, honestly. I feel it's good where it's at, because for 36 points for a whole ship I don't know. That's a tough one to decide. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay. I think its purpose was supposed to be a cheap ship that you can just screen with.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 4 of them in a fleet, that is less than 150 points.
Yeah. I guess they're a good crew, like engineering troopers depositor.
Yes, I feel like they could potentially use a support team, just so that if you felt like paying the 8 points, you could make them speed 4 with engine techs, and I feel like that wouldn't be unreasonable.
Yeah.
But support team is a rare slot, so
Well, hopefully the Talkmass Asmodee, if you're what you're watching, which we know you're not, just go with some new ship titles and some new cardboards maybe for some ships. Really, like you guys did for the ISDs. Well, that was Fantasy Flight. But anyway, go ahead and rest your fleet, bro.
Anyway, starting off the field today, the first one is the MC-75 Ordnance Cruiser. This one has the assault concussion missiles.
All right.
Local fire control because I was like 2 contains. Oh, excuse me. I didn't really think I needed.
Yeah.
So local fire control for 2 black dice. It's not bad.
No.
Rapid launch bays with 2 B wings because God, those things are slow.
Yeah.
Profundity title and external racks. Profundity title gives way to a Dodonna's Pride. Yeah, it's the Russian nesting doll tactic, and I love it. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I spent all of lunch today just making dumb lists, and I was like, this is the dumbest I can think of right now. Granted, optimally, what I've seen Raddus do a lot is drop out a MiG-30, because those are fragile, so it's easier to drop in the face. I don't have one, so this guy, which drops this guy.
A lot of people drop the profundity out. Like I said, one of my first times at Nationals, I destroyed a guy's Raddus list. I got lucky and blew up his Raddus ship before it could jump out of hyperspace. It was glorious.
Yep. It's good stuff.
What else do you have here?
I have 5. Oh, so by the way, one of the B wings is Keen Farlander. The other one is the base one.
Okay.
It has the cardboard of 10 num. I don't feel like changing the cardboard.
We know which one it's going to be. We're good.
Oh yeah. Also, this has Dodonna's Pride and high capacity ion turbines.
Ooh.
Just so that fish for that blue crit.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah. Those B wings and then 5 X wings because I felt like being spicy today. Why not?
X-Wing's still a solid squadron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For 13 points, I know, like, I got annoyed about the fact that V-19s were arguably better in 12 points, but for 13 to have both a decent fighter with 4 blue dice and also bomber,
it's good. It's good for its utility, is what it is.
Yep, which is what they were supposed to be in Fluff, so it makes sense.
Yeah, because you have it as an escort, you have it as a fighter, superior, and then you have it as a bomber.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Where Empires, like, you have literally one squadron for each of those things.
Yeah, exactly. So
no.
Yep. Anyway, that's my list. So.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and set up our obstacles in the table, and then we'll get in the first turn. All right, so we have our fleets deployed. So
First tactical blunder, I forgot to slow roll by placing squadrons after my first ship, and just.
yeah.
But so did you, so it's fine.
All my stuff has rogue, so I'm kind of cool with that.
That's fair point.
So we have our obstacles all the way through here. I put both my targeting beacons here and here, and Enchanter through one there, one
but then again,
there.
If it's allowed.
Well, yeah, I take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So you put your squadrons here with your hammerhead.
Yep.
And then there's your Raddus down there.
Mm-hmm.
I threw both my ISDs here with squadrons, and just going to make you fly through the debris at me, because that's going to help limit how you drop out of space.
That is fair.
That's my plan. Which, oh no, I told you the secret. Oh.
No, to be fair, I told you the secret before the game started, which was, hey, you ever heard of Russian nesting dolls?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go into turn 1. We'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so most of the action's right here. What'd you do with your CR90 Raddus? You just kind of flew him up.
Yep, I took an engineering to prep for ECMs whenever I need them.
I didn't know why you just didn't dump him out now. He's a good spot.
I don't. It's a gamble, but I think it's worth it.
Thrawn slow rolled up speed 2, tokenized his navigate. My other ISD bumped up to speed 3, moved up closer, and then
This man's sacrifice will be honored forever.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get him in one shot, depending on how you fly. You moved your squadrons up.
But also, there's no way that lives through the match.
Yeah, no. Then my guys flew up here. Some people are going to say, why didn't I just go speed 3 to get another shot on? And I'm like, I have my reasons. So that was turn 1. Going on to turn 2. I think we'll see Raddus turn 3 or 4.
Quite possibly.
All right, we'll be back.
Joke's on you, turn.
So we're doing some rules.
Cannot be deployed overlapping squadron. It literally only specifies squadrons.
Okay. So I thought one of them might have been the other part. You couldn't go over things.
Nope, not according to this.
That works.
You know what? Hold on. Do you have his upgraded or his updated card?
I do in my binder here. Here you go.
Yeah, let's double check it just for posterity.
Just shine. Oh, you're doing that. Oh, so the round. Sure. Believe it or not, the Hammerhead survived. All long range shots, but he has 1 hull left.
He's not.
No shields. I just got turned in. He got sped up, bumped him, and just stayed right there. Squadrons moved up. He didn't engage anyone. My guys have rogue, so I ended up blowing up 1 X-wing and knocking 1 down to 1. And Raddus just kind of moved over here. We're checking some rules to make sure. We weren't sure if he can deploy onto obstacles.
Yeah.
So
according to the old card, it doesn't.
I'm not 100% sure. I want to say that you couldn't, but we'll find out here. What's it say?
Still, cannot deploy to overlapping ships. And funny enough.
Okay.
This is also another update I was not aware of. I can deploy distance 1 to 2 of a friendly ship, not just distance 1.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
Does it say or? Hold on. Keep going.
I think that's about.
Raddus? I thought it was distance 1.
The new. There's new text.
Oh, okay.
That was one I was not aware of.
Okay.
Interesting.
And
it still says of you, so I can't be like, hey, Hammerhead.
Yeah.
Here's also this guy.
Okay. So I guess he doesn't. He'll deploy over there on top of the station if he wants.
Yep. If I want, I'll think about it.
You think about it. I probably would if I was you.
I'll think about it. Don't mind me just grabbing this.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and do some stuff and go on to. Actually, if you're gonna drop him, we'll record you dropping him.
Oh, sure.
We have to do dials yet. Remember.
That's a good point. That's beautiful.
Ooh. Right where I want him.
Are you sure about that?
I could take a hit, son.
I guess I am double arced. That's a fair point, DJ. Can I not be double arced?
That's gonna be hard.
It's okay. I'm a master at positioning. I'm a master at positions. Didn't you know, DJ? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Oh, they call that the Kuma Sutra, I think. It's an Indian technique for flying Armada.
Very
We're still recording too.
DJ. I know. I'm well aware.
All right, we're gonna set dials.
Yep.
Okay, so we're getting it's a little getting hairy around here. So you did. Chair did some damage to him. Did a crit where it halves my engineering value, which really sucked because this round I propped one of my Thrawn tokens for engineering.
Yep.
So I was able to regen 1 shield. Although I thought Raddus could activate first. That's why Chair did not. So I was able to. I flipped up a navigate, so I had an extra click, and I'm just basically flying around up here.
Yep.
They're fast enough maneuver where I can make a turn in, so I should be able to get back in the fight quick. Thrawn just kind of moved up, knocked out 1 fighter, did shield damage to this guy.
One thing, you saw me drop Profundity earlier.
Yeah.
I did off screen because I forgot. It happens at the same time. I dropped the
Janus Light.
That's Dodon's Pride.
Dodon's
Janus
Pride.
Light's over there.
Behind.
Yep, I dropped it behind this guy to fish the.
That's where I got the damage. Or no, correction. That's where I got the crit from.
Yep. Which I honestly probably should have done 2 crits because I had the chance, but with my second broadside rolled an accuracy.
You did like 4 damage.
Yeah, I rolled 2 crits and an accuracy, and then concentrated into blue for another hit. So I was like,
yeah,
I feel like a waste.
Yeah.
I might as well plug some damage in. So.
Yeah. And then as far as the fighter stuff goes, my decimators are still engaged, but I did knock out another squadron and knocked 1 down to, I think, 1 or 2 health.
Yep, 1.
It's about to get hairy.
But on my hand, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They
Yeah.
screened. Congratulations, you're I don't even know.
Yeah.
My brain just is dead.
We're going to see some stuff happening.
Yep.
It's actually a pretty fun game. I like this list I threw together. Oh yeah, I'm in black range.
Oh,
But you're shooting.
yep.
Are you shooting through debris?
100%. Probably. So.
All right. We're going to go on to turn 4. We'll set our dials and stuff. We'll be back.
Who's laser?
That we're getting into it. It's rough. Both these lists are really good. I feel we threw together.
Oh yeah.
So I somehow still escaped. I gambled and I fired my rear into his front, knowing he has a salvo, and luckily he only rolled 2 damage for the salvo.
Yeah. Which, to be fair though, you had a brace. You weren't gonna die either way.
Yeah, but it was still like I have 3 hull
Brace
left.
and redirect. Yeah.
I'd rather not take any.
That's fair. Yeah.
Plus, you have a crit. I think you have a crit effect. So.
Salvos. You can't trigger.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like regular or not. Regular
That's right.
effects. Yeah.
So I was able to actually knock 4 shields off him and flew away because of my Thrawn. I double clicked. Him, before he made his turn, he actually fired and blew up the.
One of the X-wings.
No.
This was last turn.
That was last turn.
Yeah.
I think we might forgot about him last turn. I fired. No, we got it lame.
Yeah.
So I fired, knocked some shields off of him, I believe. The profundity, blew up a squadron, and just kind of turned in to keep raking his side.
All the X-wings are down, but I do still have the 2 B-wings.
Yes.
They do not have heavy, and your fighters do, so they can keep on harassing.
Yeah. My Devastators actually did 1 damage to him, and then knocked 2 shields off of
But they did.
the Admiral. And now we're going on to turn 5. This is really, really good. I had to make. Normally, I would just turn him in tighter to keep him in the fight, but unfortunately, since that crit I was dealt early in the round halves my engineering, I'm kind of boned. Like I have to try to keep away. I think I might lose him this game, and if I do, it'll probably cost me the game. But
Possibly, yeah.
We're
But if
gonna-
you can keep him, we have 2 rounds left. If you can
Yeah.
keep him alive.
right, let's see what happens. We're going on to turn 5.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna get away from
That
this
far?
turn. Yeah.
Oh, God, I hope so.
Yeah. So my that round, long range shot from profundity, side arc, did just enough. He rolled an accuracy, blew up my other Star Destroyer.
Yep.
Got him before he could do anything. My
Chip away
turn.
at that health.
I fired, knocked a bunch of damage onto him, turned into him. I got bombed pretty good, knocked some shields off.
Yeah.
This guy here, he came up pretty decent, and then the Decimators descended.
Yeah, he's not doing so great.
They forced him to spend all of his tokens, exhausted 1, and knocked how many shields off and did how much damage?
They knocked a couple. Basically, I'm down to 2 life, and I've got like shields on 2 hull zones.
Ugh.
So
And then
not doing hot.
that boy decided to go up there and put another damage on him.
he's down to 1.
So this is down to
I
the
should have
wire.
salvoed back at him. Oh well.
You want to go ahead? I mean,
Nah.
the problem with Decimators, they're 8 hull.
Yep.
Like if you don't specifically deal with them, they just do whatever they want
just live there, which I was okay with that at
Yeah.
first, but
to. 4 Decimators with the name title is really good. It's expensive,
yeah.
but it's really good. All right, we're going on the last turn, guys. It's going to be a close one.
Lost, yeah.
If I don't kill that guy, it's going to be close. Really close. All right, guys. We'll be back. It's ended. I took some damage in the front from profundity.
Yep.
And then I opened up at medium range. I had just enough dice to punch through. Not having redirect helped.
Oh yeah. Though I only had 1 shield, so I think it would have
Yeah, that's true.
been dead as shit. either
Then
way.
at the end, I got turned up that way through the debris. Raddus just kind of boosted up, and then if he had an engine text, he would actually have been in a range of one of my Decimators, which
Yup.
could have been a thing. In reality, in the tournament, this Decimator and these 3 are actually within range of these 2. Probably her really close. In a tournament, I would send all 4 over there, there's no way of losing them, and maybe try to blow up another B-wing for points. But we're not doing that. We're gonna go into our after actions report here in just a second. Hey.
I just thought I'd rub my dick across your back.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's recorded.
Oh God! Clayton.
Let's go with it. I don't care what it says. Let's go with it. Let's stay in it.
I'll come back and get you on my comeback through.
I'll be facing this way though when that happens. It'll go across my chest.
Oh God. What's up?
I should probably turn on a little camera thing so I know how we're in frame or not.
That's a good point. This is all going to stay in, isn't it? And,
Yeah, it is.
yeah. Oh
Well, you know
well.
what?
We're professional, we swear.
People haven't seen a lot of our stuff lately.
True.
So, you know what? We're giving people what they want. That's content.
Content is important.
Hopefully I'm back in frame.
Yeah.
See how nappy my hair is. I'm getting a haircut here soon.
There you go.
Here we go. All right.
Feels like good old times.
It does. That
Yeah.
was
That was good. Like, I came in for some jank. I pulled some jank, and
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
didn't win, but it was fun.
if we add a point, it's actually way closer than we think.
Probably. I mean, to be fair, how many points are each decimator?
20, and then one lady's 27. So my decimators are 87 points for the 4, and they're relatively untouched. In fact, I don't think you did any damage to them.
Nope. I didn't touch them because I was like, that's a lot of hull. I don't feel like chewing through, so fuck.
24 hull.
Yep.
You have to chew through.
No, 32.
You're right.
One of them has a
Math
brace.
is
too.
hard.
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
And one of them has a brace, so
Yes.
just fuck that.
Yeah. So yeah, 24 with the brace.
I did, thankfully, I did skirt Raddus away.
Yeah, if you had no engine techs, I might have been able to at least
Yeah.
maybe squeak one more damage into him.
Oh yeah. Overall, I think the idea of the list works.
Mm-hmm.
Zooming at like speed 5 with one of those Corvettes, he just gets in places you don't want him.
Well,
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
we have our cameraman Clayton. He's doing good.
Cameraman.
He's a cameraman.
Um,
No, Speed 5 is really. Well, you must
you
call it
said-
Speed 5 because like you get around the board so fast, and I think for him you want to do that just so whenever you do deposit Raddus or deposit your kill. The problem is, I didn't realize this, and you guys probably do at home knew this. He can activate first.
Yep. So you do have to, optimally, the prime position you want for Raddus is 2 ships close enough that you can park between them and be like, no matter what, I'm double arcing one of you moves.
Or if you can, maybe as bad as it sounds, drop in front of someone to where they can't get around you.
That too.
And then I think you do win the bump like straight double arc in each other's face game.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can stand it.
Yeah, if he is within a Star Destroyer's fun arc, that's a close one in terms of just pure raw dice numbers, but he dishes out, 5 on this version, 5 black dice, 2 blue, and 3 red. That's...
Yeah. No, it's great. I've faced Rassless before. They're always fun to go against. I enjoy it. My strategy was... So I don't know what I was thinking. This might have been an old FAQ, but I was thinking... Sorry, I have like a sty and a sigh, guys.
Try saying that 3 times fast. Jesus.
There's a star in my eye. I can't. So anyway, I want to say that you couldn't deploy on top of debris or asteroids, or maybe you could. It was just not good. Like, oh, I'm gonna jump in on this asteroid and take a crit first thing.
Immediately. Oh.
So that's why I placed my targeting beacons where I did,
Yeah.
and then I kind of tried making a funnel of debris, to
Which
where,
makes sense. Yeah.
where I could like force you to fly through it. That didn't work too well.
I didn't realize I got to place 2 of the targeting beacons. That is not nearly as threatening as I thought it would be.
A lot of people, what they'll do, they'll place both like on a far edge somewhere,
Yeah.
or they'll place both on top of yours,
Which feels
like 1 and 1.
that feels bad. Like that feels like that should be changed because in terms of objectives, it's like there's no point. You might as well just have one player place 2.
I think if you had second player place all 4, I think first player, because it's a beacon, air quotes, you'd be able to shoot it down like a mine.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
I think that would be kind of a good payoff. They have like maybe 2 hull, and you have to blow them up.
Yep.
And then like okay, you place your target beacons wherever you want to. Cool, bro. But I have a chance maybe to shoot them down with AA, with my flak. So I think that would be a good balance.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Other than that, we're trying to get some. We're getting more videos out to you guys, Armada wise. Holidays this year. This is December.
Oh yeah. As always, Donata's Pride is fucking great.
Yeah. That's what killed that ISD. That
Yeah,
first
just-
crit he threw to me was having your engineering value,
Yep.
and obviously ISD goes from 4 to 2, and I couldn't shake that crit. I was able to. I had engineering set, but okay, what I'm going to do is maybe shuffle some shields or generate
regen
one.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, I had two engineerings and a navigate on Thrawn, and because of the danger level, I didn't have my navigate placed in time or my engineering to where I'd have two engineering. So I'd have basically two dials. You know what I mean? So I would have double.
Not enough.
I'd go up to the 4,
Oh yeah, I see.
and then get rid of that crit,
Yeah.
and then hopefully move a shield around or something. But whatever. I think I have my loadouts wrong too, because the other Thrawn's ISD was more for close range. I had the combat engineers on the
Oh,
long
yeah, that
range
sure ain't it.
ISD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
To be fair though, you wouldn't be able to take Ordnance experts if you took the combat engineers.
oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ordnance experts though, I used twice.
True. Yeah.
Well, that was pretty clutch, throwing 5 black dice at one point.
That shit hurted.
Yeah,
Uh.
it's a fun list.
Yeah. It was like I said, I was like, I want to play Jank. I played Jank.
Yeah, I usually don't try doing 2 big ship builds too often. I usually have like a third support ship. This was just fun to have like a bunch of decimators and 2 ISDs flying around.
We saw a bunch of X-Wings just fucking die.
Decimators are rough to deal with.
Yeah, but I went in knowing I am not going to try and devote resources to shooting down 8 hull ships whenever each of them have counter 1, because that's just not worth it.
I don't know a good strategy against them other than trying to swarm them, and even that's not a good idea.
My thought is either bring your own counter ships like A-Wings, or just interceptors in general, or just ignore them. Because that's what I was like, nope, not my problem.
I guess the only other way would be snipe would help get around that
yeah,
snipe,
okay.
or you out counter them. I've seen interceptors do decent against them, especially when you have there's a couple abilities to add an extra counter dice.
Like Shara Bay, who rolls, who adds rolls 3 and adds
Yeah,
crits.
or if you're able to, if you can really just throw good flak into them,
True, yeah.
you know what I mean. But 8 hull is just so hard to deal with. They're fun. Like I want to make another small fleet ship build where I have like a couple squadrons here, maybe like 2 decimators, like some sort of imperial outer rim flotilla.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Like how modern air forces have like a battle group, or air forces.
Navy.
Well, navies have battle groups where you have like a carrier, and then you have this giant like flotilla built around protecting the carrier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Cause there's the Imperial carrier over there.
Yeah, the imperial carrier feels like a pocket carrier. Like, oh hey, we need a carrier of some kind, but it's way squishy.
True, but it can get up to Squadron 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Also consider Squadron 5, if you take the one loadout that lets you have 2 offensive retrofits, you also take rapid launch bays. Granted, you have to live up there, but then you just park on someone and go, hi, eat 5 bombers.
You know what?
suck it.
Thematically, that looks really cool though. Like you're in transit with
exactly.
them, and then you dump them out on one of your turns.
Yep.
And
Because-
then they can take off.
As I was reading now, to be fair, I was not quite in range for my B-Wings. Where are they? Oh, they're over there.
They
Not-
survived.
Yeah, I wasn't quite in the optimal range, though, because rapid launch bays, it says, you activate them. Basically, the way it reads is you activate them, instead of moving, they get placed. They can't move this activation. It doesn't say anything about not being able to shoot this activation.
Right.
So, optimally, you can just drop them on something and go, eat all this dice,
Mhm.
and then eat my shots as well.
Speed 2 ships are so hard to work with. Like,
I also didn't use these once.
yeah,
But
that
that was
might have killed that ISD one turn earlier because you would have stripped more shields off that initial salvo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a really good game. It was difficult. I was trying to do. I was telling Tim and Clayton here. I was trying to do the 69 or the yin yang thing, to where I had both ISDs basically spin. Yeah.
And that worked
You
because
spin it like in a circle like this because they're maneuverable enough in speed that they basically pass in the night in a circle.
as this guy's chasing the one over here, the
Yeah.
game ended with you just like suck it and
Right.
straight down the barrel.
Yeah. You blew up the white part of my yang. Is what you did.
Sure.
Yep, that's
Yep.
content.
Yeah.
But that it worked in theory. It just I couldn't shake the damage fast enough to effectively do it.
That long range shot, in my opinion, though, was absolutely worth it. Instead of trying to take the close range with that.
I was worried because I was like, okay, he concentrates. It's 4 red. I was like, okay, I had all my tokens left. I had 1 shield I could redirect to, so there's 1 damage counter for. I was like, if he rolls no accuracies, I can survive.
Right.
Because I
Because
can.
of Brace.
Because I could. Well, maybe because like now if you rolled like 4 doubles, like 8 damage.
Oh, yeah, that would have been like, well, shit.
I'd still be dead, but the chance of that happening are low.
Yeah.
Although I did leading shots into 2 doubles. That was so dumb.
You had some dice rolls that I was just like, fuck me.
Even I said that was dumb. Like one of my leading shots, I had 1 damage.
And
a
my
blank.
first Keen Farlander shot was blanks.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's leading shots. As I never really use that card too often. I don't like using the meta cards.
Yeah.
Then 2 red blanks went into 4 damage on the red dice. I was like, oh, that's a thing.
Pain.
Well,
Just pain.
it blew through all those shields.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely interesting doing builds and stuff and trying to figure out everything.
Yeah.
That was a really good game. I liked it a lot.
I enjoy just fun games. I mean, like, bring competitive lists, like, bring something fucking weird.
Yeah, I'd like for us to try to get our campaign going again, or
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
or if anything else, try doing some sort of like I'm right now. I'm in a very thematic mode, playing a lot of historical. I want to try to make fluffy, make sense kind of lists.
I have a thought behind that, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. So like you would have like a decent battle group. Like, okay, well, I'm just going to throw all this stuff, or I'm going to have like 1
I see what you
gladiator.
mean,
Yeah, like an actual. I'm sure somewhere in canon there's like someone put together a list of the 8th Imperial Fleet on Dagobah during this Imperial year consisted of 14 Gazanis. Yeah, I'm sure something. I'm trying to think now of that one. I'm sure someone has something like that.
Oh, yes, because we've already received so much.
Yeah, we do get some kind of crappy responses, which is whatever. Fun. We're getting a new camera and audio, so
I think we talked about it. But yeah, I'm hyped for that.
more for me than the people complaining.
That's fair. That's fair.
But whatever, they can.
DJ shoots his OnlyFans content. It needs.
I won't put a link in the description, but then that would insinuate us being monetized, and then I don't want YouTube getting a cut of that money yet.
Yeah, that's fair. Yet.
Well, I
YouTube
mean,
is YouTube our pimp.
Listen, I remember old school YouTube back in the day when there used to be porn on YouTube. Pepperidge Farm remembers. So, I remember YouTube. Like, you might try to make yourself look polished and
You
clean.
wanna try.
But we remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add really. Just kind of rambling at this
Oh
point.
yeah, that's what we always do. One thing I would add is the little bit you were saying about like making actual logical battle groups. Technically, I believe that's basically what every Starhawk list is for Rebels. It's your battleship, your support ships. You got like your corvettes and nebulons, your destroyers. Your transports are your like support ships.
Or just one Starhawk by themselves.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I like to run mine with some support, but whatever.
Yeah. I give the Starhawk a lot of crap like everyone else. It's just so hard to deal with.
It is, yeah.
I mean, there's ways to deal with it, but like, yeah, it's not fun. You either totally ignore it and like kneecap your opponent,
Yep.
you know what I mean, or chop block them like in football or something, or you say, well, I'm gonna have fun and fly right into it and blow up.
Which is entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like flying it, but also I know it's just not fun.
What kind of flak does it throw out?
That's stupid. It's 2 dice, either black, blue, or blue-red, depending on the variant.
I almost wonder if
I know one of them shoots red.
what if my little piranha swarm of 4 decimators getting into it would help would really maul that thing?
You know what? Maybe that might be the key. Is just fighter swarms.
Because it's only speed 2, so you're not going to get away from the decimators. They'll have rogue. I'm throwing 3 blue, and so in my list, well, most of my lists, that's 12 blue dice.
You did it right this time.
Yes. So like that's a lot of like just I guess pinging damage.
That's a lot of. Ow! What the fuck are these mosquitoes doing?
Well, right, yeah, you have 8 million defense tokens, but
Yeah.
you can only redirect so far before you run out of shields.
Joke's on you. I have advanced projectors. Goes over there. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Well, that's what you deal with that ship while the little piranha ships are poking the crap out of the dude.
But yeah, that's about.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that was a good game.
It was, as always.
Yep.
Look forward to some Legion content, maybe whenever we finally feel like pulling out our Legion stuff.
Yeah.
That's effort that I don't want to put forward.
Plus, too, we're trying to come up with some like campaigns or some sort of like cool scenarios. So, if some people actually do watch these, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So if like
We get like 200 to 300 views, which is more than some people on YouTube. So fucking A.
we're doing something. So what we're trying to figure out is a generic stat line in Legion for a Jedi. We want to try to kind of recreate the assault on the Jedi Temple.
Yep.
So
As I was thinking, we could pad it with some rebels because in Legends they had generic security guards, which is really funny to think about.
yeah,
I think in current canon it's all about the guards, but like
yeah, those the Force guards, but
yeah.
we're trying to figure out a basic stat line starting with a character, and we're kind of thinking about there's 3 versions of Luke.
2. I have
Is there 2? Okay.
was
There's
just saying,
3
I have-
sculpts, Luke. I
There's
think
3 sculpts.
There's 3 sculpts. That's something
There's
enough.
the pilot sculpt. There's the
which I am.
pre-Jedi Knight, and
Yeah.
then there's the
Jedi.
post-Jedi Knight.
Okay, so we're probably looking at the one version of Luke, not the super powerful, not the better version.
Yeah.
As
Probably
maybe like a base Jedi stat line.
I was thinking maybe like decrease the points, but in turn decrease health. Take away the gun, because
Yeah.
really if I just in the Jedi Temple's like catch these, catch this.
You know what? Like I'm sure there was like a couple gray Jedi that would have a blaster.
Whipped out a
honestly.
gun.
Yeah. Yeah, they're visiting. So.
It's gonna say something super dumb, but anyway.
So if you guys have any thoughts, maybe throw them in the comments. We actually have a Discord now. People do.
We what?
We have a Discord. My buddy helped me set it up.
I didn't know that, so.
It's always in the comments. Well, mostly the newer videos, it's in the comments.
Oh.
Or
Well,
the description.
my bad.
Like Tim watches the videos.
I do sometimes.
No. So that's what you key. You have to keep watching your own video at work to get the views up.
I was gonna say
I have 3 monitors. I could do that.
I've watched all of the videos that I've been in, which is 2 of them. So.
We'll make some more with you in there if you're able to. I want to make more videos with people.
This is getting way too pornographic right now. Continuing on.
How?
I
We're
don't
talking
know.
about making more videos of Legion.
Duh. We're not.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Tim. Gosh.
We're not making fan fictions, all right?
Yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's an untapped market there, I think. So with that, it's probably
Sign off.
it's kind of getting late in the shop. We're all kind of getting a little bit weird right now.
Oh, I haven't gone weird yet.
Oh,
Now we're going
With that being said, we're gonna do some stuff off camera. You might hear noises.
Yep.
But all right, guys, you like what we're doing? You know that whole thing everyone says. I don't like saying it, but
So,
hey,
we're not going to.
Yeah, if you have any ideas, leave comments like things you want to see. Maybe even say
Not
hey,
Fortnite, because so help me God, I will hunt you down.
we have the one Fortnite kid.
I know.
One of
This is a
our
threat.
one of our first subscribers. I don't know.
That makes me feel kind of bad now, but no.
We don't do Fortnite, bud. Sorry.
No.
Anything other than video game content.
They make a minis
Give
game?
suggestions.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I would absolutely play a minis game with Kratos knocking the shit out of Master Chief. What are you talking about?
Is that in Fortnite?
Yeah,
See, I don't play.
I know.
I don't play Fortnite. I have no idea. I've seen a comic with Batman versus Fortnite. See that big like teddy bear looking headed person getting beat up by Harley Quinn. It was a comic book.
Is that Fortnite or Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, it's
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shh, everyone.
Anyway,
All right,
now
guys.
with that,
Until next time, this is the Guildmaster with
Tim the Enchanter.
Keep Your Powder Dry. And then we cut.
Woo!
That's my little character.
Zing, keep your powder dry. Oh, great sweatpants scene. Oh, God. That was vulgar. That was vulgar.
Keep it up. Yeah.